Another day, another dollar in this beautiful world we call truck driving. Now, Lottie Dottie. Yeah, we gotta start this off with Lottie Dottie. I may have to put his name in the title, so that's the only way he'll watch one of my videos now. But Lottie Dottie, okay, so you done been missing 9 days. Yep, you've been missing 9. I've been keeping track. I talked to you last Friday. Here we are, Sunday. It's been what? 9 days? You've been missing 9 days. Last Friday you told me a situation. Hey Andrew, this the situation. I told you everything gonna be alright. Apparently everything ain't alright because a couple of days it went by. I said, man, Lottie Dottie sure ain't called my phone to give me no type of update. So I call you, you don't answer the phone. You don't answer for little old Andrew. I said, okay, he busy. Wait another day, call again. He don't answer for little old Andrew. I sent him a text message. He don't respond back to little old Andrew. So finally I had to, start asking other people. Hey, y'all, have y'all seen Lottie Dottie? Checkmate said, yeah, I seen him the other day, man. He was in the hotel room. He said he was in the hotel room because the Russians was doing an oil change on his truck. That was Friday. In the middle of flatbed season, the hottest market going on right now. On a Friday, Lottie Dottie is in a hotel room getting the oil change on a Friday. Okay, I see what's going on. Now I know why you've been missing 9 days. Okay, it's okay, Lottie Dottie. The gig is up. They didn't tell me what's going on. Now I know. Now they didn't fail for it. They didn't fail for the oil change and on a Friday. Oil change on a Friday. Russians, they just putting people in hotels now to do oil change. I know you fooled them, but when Checkmate told me that, I said, yep, I know exactly what that means. So I ain't like that. I ain't gonna. You ain't got to call. Just I'll give you another week or so, and maybe you'll hit me up. But anyways, moving along, man. So what do I need to do to my truck, the Classic? Obviously get the AC fixed, and I need to get them pulleys changed out. I'm gonna call Freightliner tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Are they open tomorrow? It's Memorial Day. I'm gonna call them and get a price on these pulleys. I got 3 pulleys: the alternator pulley, the water pump pulley, and I think the AC compressor pulley. I need to get all them pulleys changed out so that the belt will stop squilling and all that stuff. Change them out, man, and fix the AC. And man, that truck ready to ride OTR at that point. The battery situation, we got that solved. The belt just needed to be tightened. I ain't had no problem since they tightened the belt. So that's solved. We did a level 1 inspection. Y'all saw how that went. Police said all I need to do is get a new high beam. And what else did you say? Decals are already in the truck, so I just need to put them on. And man, we ready to ride, man. I've been watching Mississippi over there on Checkmate channel, man. One of them cash truck drivers. Well, he don't own his truck, but he operate like a cash truck driver. He about to own it though. Just flatbed driver. Just watching and listening. Seeing him ride. Hearing his goals, because he one of them drivers with goals. Matter of fact, I just got done watching him. He said, hey man, look, he got some land over here for sale. I think he said like 20-something acres, $40,000. He right now, he riding down the road right now. He said he gonna get this 40,000 cash to get them 20 acres of land down there in Mississippi. And I'm like, yeah, see, that's somebody with a plan. I just wish he would spread. He would use that brain to spread, all them good goals to these other drivers, all these other black drivers around here, man. Cause shoot, man, I ain't heard nobody talking about owning something in a long time. This man talking about buying land. He said he finna get the money right now. He said that truck he driving right now, he looking to net this week about 7,000. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That made me want to drive my truck again. Shoot. You gotta think, Mississippi, everybody I'm listening to, they talking about taking home 2,000 and 1,500 and 2,500. You talking about taking home 7,000. I said, oh wow, okay, maybe I need to, it's time for me to tighten up this Classic, man, because I know if I ride just as hard as everybody else, oh my God. at minimum, at the absolute minimum of me driving that class at 7 days, I'm looking for $4,000. That's OTR with a drive-in. I'm looking for $4,000 minimum, okay? And that's grossing probably like 6,000. But you guys, a lot of you guys with this drive-in, y'all 7,000 gross, 8,000 gross, 10,000 gross. But it seems like the average right now is about 7,000, 7,500, somewhere right in there. And then people in the oil field, I don't know what's going on with that situation. You know, I don't know what's going on with that situation. When I said if I go to the oil field, I need a minimum of $5,000. That was 5,000 net, not 5,000 gross. I need 5,000 net take home, okay, per truck that I bring every week. But one thing, you know, since running in the oil field and doing chemicals and fuel hauling and drive-in and reefer and a little bit of the step deck that I did, you know, how I think you can get the most money in trucking, looking at it now, is having the absolute most control over your business. You know, not leasing on to nobody, not paying this company a percentage, not having somebody else book your loads or find your freight. I think if you're in control of everything, man, you can make the most amount of money. And just get you a little mechanic network out here, get you a cheap operation, you know, low insurance, no truck note, dirt cheap engine like a 12.7 or 14 liter or something that's real cheap. I think you go out here, man, you already know how to do driving. You ain't nothing but just opening and closing doors. Y'all already know how to book freight off a load board. We ain't got to explain that. I don't know what's this idea that people don't know how to book loads off DAT. That's beyond easy. That if you can't book your own load, I don't even recommend buying a truck, man. It's not for you. It's just not for you. Ain't nobody at all taught me how to get on no load board, but no load. That's too self-explanatory. If you don't know how to know, just watch a video on YouTube. But just having the most control of your business. Now, me personally, you know, when I do use DAT load board and I get to these shippers and receivers, especially around Nashville, man, I like to ask questions. I go up in the, you know, when I take my BOLs inside the receiving office and I'm here in Nashville, somewhere around Nashville, and I'm at somebody's warehouse, first thing I'm asking, hey, you know, here's the BOL, go and check me in. But hey, who runs the logistics department? Who runs the transportation? You know, y'all got some type of email list with all these loads, you know, a list of loads that come out of here, you know, weekly? Oh yeah, man, it's the traffic manager over here. Yeah, you want to speak to her? I do want to speak to her. I'm trying to figure out, you know, how many lanes are coming up out of here. Well, every Monday we got this lane going to Dallas, Texas. Matter of fact, we got 50 loads going to Dallas, Texas, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, well, every Wednesday I need some of them loads. And how Casanova tell you, you know, you get your load on Wednesday going to Dallas, Texas. You find something in Dallas, Texas coming back towards this way. You have something off by Thursday. Friday, you back on your run back to Dallas, Texas, and then you maximize your money. Now you making a killing. Now you making untold riches in trucking. But you know, one day I'm gonna get back into this trucking thing real deep, and I'm telling you now, it's not gonna be no way to stop me, man. Cause I done got my expenses all the way down here. So whatever I make in this trucking thing, it's just gonna be coming in. It's gonna be coming in fast. It's gonna be coming in fast, man. Shoot. One day, I got 3 trucks. I got the batteries over here charging for the flat top. I just need to go put them in the flat top and start that damn truck up, huh? I got the Classic chilling, you know. At this point, like I said, y'all already seen it past level 1. It really ain't nothing much to talk about. Is at this point, you just drive the truck. At this point, you just drive the truck. Ain't nothing else to talk about. If somebody else want to do a level 1 on it, they gonna get the same results. They gonna get the same results. Because at the end of the day, lights, tires, brakes, horn, windshield wiper fluid, triangles, logbook, you know. I got the logbook now. One of y'all told me this. I think it was, well, I don't want to say their name. I told y'all I use, is it Easy Logs that I use? Let me check and make sure. Yeah, Easy Logs. I did not know until one of y'all told me. Y'all said, well, Andrew, you know the Russians use Easy Logs too. Oh, they do? No, I didn't know that. I only worked at one Russian company. He said, yeah, man, we use Easy Logs up here. I said, well, what, do they edit the logs? Yeah, they Andrew, we got a number we can call too. Oh, well, wait a minute, because Easy Logs, I did get a quote for them for a year of service. They told me $384. Now you telling me if I pay the $384 that hey man, I need a full clock. Yeah, I'm out of hours. And they gonna get me together? Oh, well then I may have to consider that $384. That may be worth paying for now. That may be worth. I thought they were like Samsung or something. That's what. Shoot. You mean to tell me Easy Logs? Oh, okay, Easy Logs. Okay, I like your logbook now. That logbook just got me out of a whole lot of level 1 inspections just now. So, I saw my safer. They didn't put my little inspection on there, and no out of service. Everything looking good, man. Everything looking good. But like I said, this OTR is not. I can do it. It's just y'all gotta think, man. I haven't done OTR except for the 1 month I did with the Russians. But prior to that, I ain't done OTR since 2016. Interstate Distributor. From 2017 on up, I was pretty much a local driver. Oil field, everything oil field is local. When I was with Quality Carriers, that was out and back. That wasn't OTR, that was out and back. So although I would go leave Memphis, Tennessee and go to Dallas, but I'd come back empty, or I'd go to Ohio and come back empty. That's all I was doing with them. That was out and back, 1 day out, 1 day back. So that don't count. And so far, Quality Carriers is the longest trucking company I ever stayed with, other than my own authority. Now, don't nobody beat your own authority. At this point, man, I'm 3 years under my authority. Go probably be 4 years now. Yeah, we're in 2025. 4 years under my authority, and I only took 1 year off to go and play the tax game with Mr. Charlie and all that. My own authority is the longest company I ever been with. Prior to that, Quality Carriers. The reason why I think Quality Carriers lasted so long, as y'all know, Quality Carriers had they own load board, and they allowed the drivers, the owner operators, to book our own freight. So it was just like having my own authority. I was in control. I didn't have nobody to talk to. I was booking my own loads. The only reason I left there is because the flat top blew up. So, once the flat top blew up, the women around me wouldn't start acting crazy. So I just left out of Memphis altogether. You got to cut some grass today, huh? Cut that grass today. So 12.7, we need new pullers, fits the AC, we good to go. Oh, my fuel discounts. Yeah, let me show you. Okay, what do I got on the fuel discounts? Let me see. We got 3 of them. We got TCS. Okay, we got the Mud Flap credit card. See, Visa credit card. I don't use them. Oh, wait a minute, hold on now. I cover up some of them numbers, you know what I'm talking about? We got that RTS, but I ain't never used them. But that's a credit card, so let me not show the number for somebody running my credit card. I'm only gonna use Mud Flap. Ever since Mud Flap added TA, there's really been no use for TCS. Y'all know Mud Flap didn't have where you can get fuel at the TAs like that, but once they added it, TCS, I don't know, man. Mud Flap just handle it. They just kind of handle everything, man. That credit card is so powerful, man. They buy my fuel, they buy my tires, they buy my maintenance, they pay for my insurance, they do everything, man, right there with that Mud Flap credit card. And I take that statement and get it to my CPA at the end of the year. Everything right there on it. So it's extremely convenient. Oh, and they do my IFTA. I get my IFTA off there too. Every quarterly I got to file my IFTA. So I'm probably just gonna stick with that Mud Flap. Plus they got so many truck stops that where can I not fuel at? I got big tanks. I got 130-gallon tanks on each side. So, if I need scale tickets, they handle that too. But hotel rooms, airplanes, a lot of stuff outside the truck. And, you know, they pay for my car tires. I get all my car, my gasoline. I get that on mud flap too. I pay for all that on mud flap. Of course, I pay the bill though. Got to pay the bill. They gonna cut it off. So I don't have no missed payments or nothing like that, man. But other than that, man, I think that's gonna be the video. How many minutes I can give y'all? 15. Let me stop this video, get this uploaded. More of the story is Lottie died and went missing on me. Lottie died and went missing on me. That's alright, Lottie died and one day I know what's going on. You ain't gotta tell me. I know it's okay to contact little old Andrew. I'll still be here. I'll still be here.